2K Sports. It's Tuesday Hoops, and it's next. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And now it's game time. To call the action, here are Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime, everybody.
All systems go. The Grizzlies primed and ready to play. It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Kevin, we've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for the Lakers. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. And the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And then for the Memphis Grizzlies.
As you might expect with any team that's as tough as Memphis is defensively at home, they were a real difficult team to deal with. They seemed impossible to score on at times.
He kicks to Clark. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Memphis very strong at home, as you said, Clark. Tied for the 4th best home record in the West. And, Steve, as you might guess, it's a big part of why they were able to finish 5th in the Western Conference.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. And I think you look at the team, so good defensively, lockdown players at every position. Then you go to the home crowd, which could be really loud. They kind of fed off that team defense. And one of the reasons Memphis ended up with that home court advantage was because of that combination.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, last season, an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
The feed to Russell. Kicks it to LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their #1 concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their cap. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. But it's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money for a player who's going to miss a lot of the regular season with that Achilles injury?
Well, let's start with the positive in the Lakers postseason. They did make it. That's all that can be said is their dramatic passing of Utah and the Rockets down the stretch to take the 7th seed was really the lone highlight of what would be a quick exit from the playoffs for them.
First free throw is good. Going back to the Lakers, swept in 4 straight by the Spurs, and none of the games really that close. Spurs, Steve, just dominated them in every sense of the word. Injuries didn't help either.
No, they didn't help, but, you know, the Spurs just outplayed whoever was on the floor for L.A. And I think a lot of people thought the Spurs would be a good first-round matchup for the Lakers, but that notion was quickly squashed. San Antonio just totally dominant.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Russell. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. LeBron outside. There's the 3. Gets it to go.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Well, for LeBron James, guys, the stats say it all. He's always a beast. But when you play him at the power forward position, his numbers take on a whole nother level of excellence.
And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The shot's good from Reeves. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And Clark, you mentioned LeBron playing at the 4 being a tough matchup for teams. Steve, why is that?
Well, we've seen the same thing with Carmelo Anthony, a guy who's playing at the 4, who has great size and strength, but also ball handling ability. It compromises the defense, particularly when you put shooters around him.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Reeves. He shoots again. That's good. He's got 6.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Dives for it. Shot to stop the run. LeBron with the block. LeBron right side. Outside Russell. Here's the 3. Number 2. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Now taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
And Memphis making a change here.
And Kevin, when the opposing team is bringing the ball up, they can't get careless when he's on the floor because he will pounce on a lazy pass or a lazy dribble, and he'll be heading the other way in a heartbeat.
You know, Steve, something else that jumps out at me about him is how often he thwarts penetration with his active hands. I mean, he gets a lot of his steals as players try to make their way to the basket. That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find a rhythm and flow here offensively. James!
Outside Russell. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And it's sent back by Russell.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Davis, and Jackson with the block. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Morant defended by Reeves. Here's Morant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, in many ways, the Grizzlies aren't like most teams out west. They don't try to overpower you with offense, and they don't have a superstar to lean on for big baskets at the end, but they still know how to get wins in the tough Western Conference.
And he knocks down the first one. And when they did last year, Memphis would go 56-26 overall. And Steve, with 34 of those wins courtesy of other teams in the Western Conference.
Well, they didn't seem to play like a lot of the other teams in the West, but it didn't matter. I mean, defense, toughness, rebounding, they were who they were. They established their identity, and that's one of the reasons they became such a tough team in that conference. Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive, but certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals, and that's going to be the challenge for LA.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Dishes it to Jackson. Davis is there. Fires from 14. That is good. Well, you talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark. One of the marquee franchises, certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package.
I got yours.
Number 22, defended by Reeves. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-3 run. Davis sets a screen. Russell passes to Reeves. Outside, Davis. Right side, Russell. LeBron James on the wing. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. Rebound the Lakers. And here is LeBron. Brooks covering. Poked loose. Tries again. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. The Lakers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. First one falls for him.
You know, the talk around the Grizzlies about moving has been around for a while, but a new ownership group came in and put that to rest. And one of the first things they did after buying the team was say, hey, the Grizzlies are here for at least 15 years.
And so he makes both from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line maybe.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
They set the pick. Here's Morant. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 8 points for him. And as a fan of the Grizzlies and as a fan of the NBA, you like hearing that the Grizzlies being told to stay in Memphis for another decade and a half, Steve. That's good news for everybody.
Yeah, it is. This is a great city, a fan base that really supports its team, and the Grizzlies have turned into an excellent franchise. And so let's hope that there's another couple of successful decades at least here in Memphis for the Grizzlies.
Back to Russell. LeBron James on the wing. Passes it to Reeves. The dish to Russell. Davis sets a screen. Russell kicks to LeBron. Brooks covering. LeBron outside. Another miss by LeBron.
Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most efficient offensive season. I mean, he had career highs of 56% shooting from the floor and 41% from long range. I don't know if we've seen a player of his size put together those kinds of numbers with the types of shots that he takes. I mean, just absolutely stunning what he did in terms of his efficiency last season.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Adams, the pass to Jones. Stripped away. Bumble defended by Jones. And the rejection by LeBron.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. Like, it feels like they've gotten every rebound. But
that's good. And for LeBron James, this season before last, he really focused on scoring in the post. You know, Steve, using his size and strength.
And we've seen his field goal percentage climb as a result. The low post work, I think the selection, too, he shoots fewer three-pointers, but a higher percentage. So now, you know, how do you guard the guy? He's got everything in the package. Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Lakers leading by 10. LeBron gets the screen from Beasley. And another three for the Lakers.
Well, he's taken 8 shots and he's missed 6 of them. It's been uneven for him in terms of shooting. He's still trying to get on track, though.
There's the pick. Number 22, covered by LeBron. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, for the Grizzlies, the 5th best record in the league last season, guys. Defeated the Clippers and the Thunder in the playoffs, but it all came to a crashing end when the Spurs swept them in the conference finals.
The first free throw is good. Well, and back in that series that Clark was talking about against the Spurs, more competitive than it might seem. Steve, you and I were talking about this. 3 of the 4 games were close. In fact, 2 obviously really close going to overtime.
But I thought the weakness of Memphis was really exposed, Kevin, and that was the outside shooting. San Antonio just guarded the paint. They took Zach Randolph pretty much out of the series, and they begged Memphis to shoot from long range. And when you don't have floor spacing in the playoffs, it makes it awfully tough to score. Well, you look at the Lakers' struggles last season, I think it surprised most of us. Some of it was injuries. Part of it was just a lack of production off the bench. Then there was the inconsistency of the coaching and just the number of different people who were on that bench. So, difficult season for the Lakers.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And you look at the struggles of the Lakers bench last season. When injury struck, they didn't have the players really to fill that void.
Yep. You know, Kevin, I think for the Lakers, the bold strokes for the star players have been impressive, but it's the fine details of finding undervalued role players. That's where they've been lacking. Once injuries happened, that was thrown into sharp relief. And really, even when healthy, to win a title, you can't just have a great starting five. We know that. You need another 4 or 5 players you can count on to give you quality minutes.
Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. From 12 feet out. And the shot is good. He's got 5.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
He dishes it to Williams. And it's Memphis with another. And here is Los Angeles now. 11-point game. Here's Schroeder. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 6. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
On the wing, Williams. Outside, Jones. Back to Williams. Tries a 3. Good. Williams has got 8 points. 1:15 left to play here in the first. Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. Williams comes with a double team. Number 28, and blocked. Stolen. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Beasley outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside Williams. Uncovered. The offensive rebound. Kennard. And the lead is down inside single digits.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Schroeder. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
That free throw good from Schroeder.
And this is the difference in the game. I mean, they're drawing fouls and then converting at the foul line.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kennard guarded by Walker. Jones dishes to Williams. Jones kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. Walker with the rebound. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 14. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, it's hard to doubt that LeBron James, after 2 straight titles and 4 MVPs in the last 5 years, seems to be at the top of his game. LeBron candidly said, quote, "I'm at my highest peak. I don't know if I can continue to improve." But he certainly remains motivated, saying, quote, "At the end of the day, I have a goal to be the best of all time, and I'm going to put that pressure on myself." And Kevin, if he can just stay at this level for a long period of time, he may get there.
I like his chances. Thanks. He feeds it to Jones. There's a screen. Williams. The three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 11.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. On the mark with the 15-footer. 7 points in the game.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Outside, Jones. Williams up on top. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Here's Schroeder. He has 5. Walker is screen on Jones. Pass to Brown. Here's Schroeder for the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
You know, he's capable of making that shot, but I'd really like to see him take it to the hoop there.
The pass to Williams. Back to Jones. Lets it go with the 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Schroeder. Feeds it to Brown. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Walker. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Schroeder. Some nice passing there by Memphis. They set the screen. Jones for 3. But they'll get another chance. Launches a 3. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Brown the pass to Schroeder. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that one's good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
The drive by Brooks. And it's blocked by Brown.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That free throw good from Schroeder. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis has checked in. Both free throws good from Schroeder. Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Pass to Clark. Kicks to Brooks. Lets it go from 11. And he overshot that one, missing.
He probably tried to do a little too much there. That was good defense.
Yo, James.
Schroeder kicks to Walker. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Walker. Here's Schroeder. And there's the feed to Brown. LeBron dishes to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
They set the pick. Brooks, left side. Dishes to Jones. To the middle. And slam dunk by Clark.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Walker the pass to Davis. Brown. There's the dish to LeBron. That one goes. Count it. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Outside, Jones. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Davis. For Memphis, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Now, the numbers last year for them at the line, not great. Just 73% free throw shooting as a team.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And he makes the first. And the Lakers making a change here. And so Jones nails both of them. Lakers leading by 15. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. And they double him up with LeBron. Russell kicks to LeBron. But they recover it. Russell dishes to Davis. And that one hits back iron. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Jones, no luck.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Schroeder. Off target with his three.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Clark. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Clark's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Here's Schroeder. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Morant. And Davis sends it back. Here's Schroeder, defended by Clark. Schroeder kicks to Davis. LeBron outside. The pass to Schroeder. Lakers passing it around. Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The jump hook. And the shot is good. Clark's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
They set the pick. LeBron passes to Davis. Here's Russell. Again, Russell missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Brooks right side. Number 7. From outside, off the mark.
The Grizzlies had no problem with who they were. They were very anchored in their identity, guys. They were a defensive-minded team, and offensively, they wanted to try to get the ball in the paint as much as possible.
Clark kicks to Jones. Morant, defended by Schroeder. Here's Morant. Kept alive and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Grizzlies have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And the first one drops. Well, Clark, just kind of continuing your thought, the Grizzlies dead last in three-pointers taken and three-pointers made. And Steve, I don't think that bothered them one bit. It just wasn't their game.
Didn't bother them in the regular season because they were able to get away with it, but it sure hurt them in the playoffs. When they ran into the San Antonio Spurs, that lack of three-point shooting was absolutely the difference in the series. So I think moving forward, that's the area where they have the most improvement to make.
Lakers leading by 11. Outside, Russell. He feeds it to LeBron. Brooks covering. Shoots a fader. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Brooks with a screen on Russell. The 3 rejected by Reeves.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Morant, defended by Reeves. Excellent D there from Reeves. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% for the game.
Probably the biggest knock on Anthony Davis you could make his rookie season is that he missed a lot of time with injuries, and that's really not something you knock a guy for. Ankle, a concussion. He missed several stretches.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Morant, right through the D for the layup. He's got 12.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And something else he's able to do that very few players can is change his shot as he's in the air without it affecting his accuracy. I mean, that's a unique skill, and it really helps him make buckets against tight defense.
Here's Jackson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And for Anthony Davis, a slender build. How he weathers the physicality of the NBA in some people's minds, Steve, is a question mark.
Well, it's always hard to predict when a player comes out of college after his freshman year just how much more he's going to fill out. But he's got broad shoulders. It looks like he's got the ability to add muscle. And I think as he does that, he's going to be probably best suited to play the power forward position long term rather than center.
LeBron outside. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got 17 now.
Now, he made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Morant. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Russell kicks to LeBron. Back to Russell. LeBron outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Shot is no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Number 22. The finger roll finish at the bucket. LA's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. James. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Memphis has its hands full guarding against LeBron.
He has 17 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. "50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Morant, he's guarded by Russell.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Here's the screen. Drills the three-pointer. Russell's got 8.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. A floater, and it's good on the way in. 14 points for him.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. It could go. No luck. And so that brings the first half to a close. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 12. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half. And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Good afternoon. Let's get the first half breakdown underway. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against the Grizzlies at FedEx Forum. They're crashing the offensive glass with reckless intensity, tremendous hustle. The leading scorer, LeBron James. He's racked up 19 points and is putting out the effort defensively as well, making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. And on the other hand, the Grizzlies are still alive. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. And that'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Second half is just around the corner. Thanks so much for stopping by.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, he shot his share of free throws, that's for sure. I mean, he got to the line, drew contact, and you love getting to the free throw line. Easy points if you can get them.
Steve, I think they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player. I mean, he's drawing a lot of fouls on guys.
Number 22, defended by Reeves. Good on the shot.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Russell dishes to LeBron. Back to Russell. From past the arc. Can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Pass to Jackson. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing two free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Come on, you can get this.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Los Angeles leading by 9. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
James.
Russell passes to LeBron. That's good. LeBron's got 21.
He's never going to pass up on a chance like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, this guy can get to the rim.
The Grizzlies shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Number 22, defended by Reeves. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. LeBron passes to Reeves. Feeds it to Russell. He passes to Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Jackson a screen on Russell. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Takes the three. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He kicks to Brooks. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Well, for those of you who've been sleeping or under a rock for the last few years, Anthony Davis, the #1 pick of the 2012 NBA draft, is 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. The all-time NCAA freshman record holder for blocks in the season and a potential superstar big man in the NBA.
And for Davis, outstanding in the NBA from day one.
Yeah, defensively, an elite shot blocker and rebounder, and offensively, very talented as a ball handler and finisher. He just needs to get stronger, and as he grows, as he matures, I think Davis will be a perennial all-star.
Both good from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching them.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
He's one of the tougher players you'll ever see. Sometimes he comes away from games pretty banged up, but you'll never hear him complain about it or let it affect his performance.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Russell off the inbound, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Number 22. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Russell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Number 22. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, even though they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
And they double up Russell. LeBron outside. Lets it go from deep. That's good. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Jackson a screen on Russell. Number 22, defended by Reeves. Three-pointer gets the bucket. 14 points for him.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
LeBron James on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Here's Morant. It's blocked.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Back to Russell. There's the triple. That's good. Russell's got 13. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
And so here's Memphis. Brooks with a screen on Russell. Brooks outside. That one wide left.
Oh, easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Davis sets a screen. Here's LeBron. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And it's now 26 points for LeBron.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
On the wing, Brooks. Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Lakers leading by 15. And again, LeBron James. LeBron's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies, be physical. Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
LA's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Brooks covering. And that one's good.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Jackson a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Gets it to go. 22 points for him.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Outside Russell. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Brooks. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Los Angeles leading by 15. LeBron with it. 30 points in the game. Kicks to Beasley. And again, the Lakers no good.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Passes it to Brooks. Number 27. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. For Los Angeles, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Bum ball defended by Adams. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 7 points in the game.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Back to Brooks. There's the pass to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Beasley with the rebound. Lakers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Beasley off a pick from James. Again, the miss by Beasley.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Number 22, covered by LeBron. Brooks misses.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
And the Lakers making a change here. And that one misses. Lakers leading by 12. The feed now to Beasley. LeBron outside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Jones for 3, but he recovers it. Clock at 6. Number 22. LeBron outside. Now Russell. 15 points in the game. Back to LeBron. Beasley outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Beasley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's, all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch and shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
There's 1:38 left in the third. Back to LeBron from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes a 3. Memphis the rebound. Number 27. Can't hit from in close.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
LeBron outside. From deep. Gets it to go. LeBron's got 35.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Fires top of the key. Blocked. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Bumbo. It's rebounded by Adams. .35 seconds left in the third. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. Outside Russell. It's Beasley on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Beasley's got 5 now.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
With 1 on the clock. No good on that last second attempt there. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Lakers on top, running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Grizzlies trail by 20. There's the pick. Here's Morant. LeBron with the block. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Here's Schroeder, guarded by Jackson. That's good. Schroeder's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Lakers. The Grizzlies shooting 43% for the game. Morant, defended by Reeves. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The free throw drops for Jackson. And the Lakers making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Walker. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Here's the screen. Here's Morant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 25.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Here's Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
And slam dunk by Clark.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Reeves the pass to Schroeder. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis sets a screen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And he knocks down the first one. LeBron's checked in for Walker. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Doubled by Reeves. Schroeder, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. From deep, Brooks. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Reeves the pass to LeBron. The three ball. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Davis drops it in.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Fires the three, and it's good.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Lakers leading by 21. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's LeBron with the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. LeBron's got 37.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
There's a good screen. Get the perimeter. Now the dish to Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Reeves. Here's Schroeder for three. Gets it to go. Schroeder's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead. I got your help side.
Morant defended by Schroeder. And that one's good. 27 points for him.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Schroeder off a pick from James. No good from Schroeder. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Brooks from outside. That's good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And the Lakers call time here. And the Lakers making a change here.
Hey, right here.
Outside, Davis.
James.
Jackson on him. Passes it to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron drives in. The shot is off. Nice defense from Clark. The Grizzlies trail by 21. It's stolen by Davis. Jumps up and finished off by LeBron.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
I got ball.
Number 22. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 23. Schroeder kicks to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. He used that pick to get in close. LeBron's got 41.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Morant defended by Schroeder. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. He has 29. The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Schroeder off a pick from Reeves.
Get him. Get coming.
Here's Schroeder. Morant and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. He dishes it to LeBron. Clock at 4. Shoots from the elbow. Hits the front of the rim and out. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Number 22. That's blocked. But they get it back. Here's Clark. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Come on, you can hit this.
First one falls for him. Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so Clark nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 21. He feeds it to LeBron. Pass to Russell. The kick out to LeBron. Launches it. Good. LeBron's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Davis with a screen on Brooks. LeBron is doubled. Here's Reeves. Yes, it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Brooks with a screen on Russell. Shot is off.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
Oh, that's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboard. Well done.
Davis with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Number 2. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Come on, you're gonna miss it.
The first free throw is good. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And so he hits both. The Grizzlies shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Number 27. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. And another miss by Memphis. LA has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Walker with his screen for Beasley. Feeds it to Walker. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. He kicks it to Williams. Number 7. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. The Lakers controlling the game. Kicks it to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Taken away by Williams. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Knar. Beasley with the rebound.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Back to Walker. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And that one falls for Walker. The Grizzlies shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Trying his luck deep. Walker with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Humboldt. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here is Williams. Leads him in there. And taken away by Brown. Now here's Walker. Pass to Gabriel. Left side Walker. Pulls up from the corner. Here's Humboldt. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Beasley with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind them. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. First for the Lakers. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. In the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron James. And then for Memphis, dishes it to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And there's the feed to Brooks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brooks has got the game going here with the first basket for Memphis.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, Clark, I think the more points they can get inside today, the better off they'll be.
The Grizzlies had the second-best defense in the league last season after the Indiana Pacers guys, and on the perimeter, they had speed with Conley and Tony Allen inside, size and strength with Marc Gasol, who was the Defensive Player of the Year, and Zach Randolph, and they were tough to score against.
And here is Los Angeles now, after Memphis gets the 3. There's the dish to LeBron. Brooks covering. Here's Russell. Here's Davis. And again, the Lakers no good. Grizzlies off to a quick start here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. This is a team that loves to run, and he wants to see them do what they love. Fast break basketball should be on the menu today, guys. We'll enjoy watching it.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Clark, you mentioned the size inside for the Grizz. They tied for the second best rebound percentage in the league. And Steve, that was a huge area for them.
And on the perimeter, they were in the top 5 in steals, Kevin. So you talk about defense and rebounding and low post scoring. I mean, that's a really good foundation for an excellent team.
And he makes the first.
Well, a coaching carousel for the Lakers last season. They made it only 5 games before firing Mike Brown. Then they decided to go in a new direction. And, boy, they went through 3 different head coaches before all was said and done. They never really were able to gain that consistency they were looking for.
Jackson hits both of them. And back to the Lakers' struggles last season. What do you think, Clark, were the main problems that, held them back from being the kind of title contender that they thought they were, and a lot of people imagined they were?
Well, how much time do I have? 3 or 4 shot clocks worth? I mean, I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play, really no true identity. They were a big team trying to be small, a team without a number of shooters trying to spread the floor, an older team trying to go up tempo, coaching change, and that transition.
Right, yes.
You had a lot of moving parts, and it made it very difficult for everybody, I think, and it showed in how the Lakers' season went.
That's a good assessment.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter. The Grizzlies focused on trying to get more bang for their buck in terms of what they were paying guys, and the first shoe to drop was the trade of Rudy Gay. Just didn't want to commit to that big contract. Thought they could do a better job spreading that kind of money out over more players.
He hits the second from the line. And for small market teams like the Grizzlies, that is something they have definitely always got to be considering. Are we using our cap space, Steve, to the best of our ability?
I think for the most part they were, but they just didn't feel that Rudy Gay was the long-term solution. So when the trade opportunity came about, they decided to free themselves up of the long-term financial commitment and give themselves more options in terms of personnel moving forward. Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get them going.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general. Guys, they shot 73% as a team a year ago.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys. You know, last season, a lot of folks had the Lakers picked as the super team in the West, the team that would maybe challenge Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group and really had one of the most disappointing seasons in the Lakers' history. Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
LeBron James on the wing. That one's good from the corner. Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high for them.
Yeah, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and of course Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop any chemistry.
Strange to see that a team that appeared to be in such strong position changed up so much last year. And the Grizzlies did that. They traded away Rudy Gay, and they also changed their offensive scheme to more of a pick-and-roll approach.
First one falls for him. There were a lot of questions asked after the Rudy Gay trade last season. Fans wondered if the team was looking to blow it up, even though they were fighting for the 3rd seed at the time. But, Steve, they really rallied.
They did. I thought they showed that they were an excellent team. And, you know, one of the reasons they made that trade was they had a lot of success a couple of years back in the playoffs without Rudy Gay. So they knew that they could play well without him. So they went ahead and pulled the trigger. And it looks like the deal has worked out okay.
Outside, Russell. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Russell. LeBron's got 5 now.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Much has been made about the show LeBron puts out during games, but he also puts on a spectacle in his pregame routine. Last season, he and others started pulling out all the stops and dunking in the pregame warm-up in an effort to break a sweat.
Now here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. Reeves. And another basket for the Lakers. Memphis leading. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Right side Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. No good from LeBron. And Clark, you mentioned the pregame dunks for LeBron, a devastating finisher. Some have asked why he's never competed in the All-Star Slam Dunk competition. In fact, I say that every Saturday night I'm sitting on that microphone. Why isn't LeBron in this competition?
Wouldn't it be nice? In fact, I think, didn't Magic Johnson even put up a $1 million incentive for him to compete? Yeah, it would be incredible to see him. I don't know. I think it's become almost a chore for players these days to enter, but it would be fantastic to see him out there.
Now Brooks, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Morant. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 6.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Lakers trail by 5. Here is Russell. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Reeves, back to Russell. Connects from three-point range.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Fires from deep. Again, Russell missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Morant. Kept alive. Number 27. Now the pass to Jackson. Backs him down. Trying his luck deep. And it's Russell with the rebound. The Lakers trail.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Outside, Davis. All sorts of time. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Davis has got his first points of the game. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
You know, offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the third most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard. I mean, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Looking to end the run. And it's Russell with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Schroeder kicks to Russell. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
It's Brooks on the wing. Six on the shot clock. On the money with the shot from the left block. 5 points in the game.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
And here are the Grizzlies now. 6-point game.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
A drive by Russell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists. Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. And they never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
And so Russell hits them both. And I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how he made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the seven-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys, and when you've got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
The Lakers making a switch here. Beasley's checked in, gets the bucket.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. He passes to Schroeder. Outside, Walker. Pass to Schroeder. Launches it. That's good. Schroeder's got 5.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now here's Jones. Tries a 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Beasley, the pass to Schroeder. Walker. Here's Schroeder. And Walker kicks to Schroeder.
Come to me.
Beyond the arc. And blocked. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Lakers making a change here. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside, Jones.
Back door.
Number 7. There's the block. Kicks it out to Jones. The tray. Gets it to go. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Schroeder kicks to Walker. .124 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Intercepted. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 5 now.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. He feeds it to Walker. Pass to Gabriel. They need this, and the layup is up and in.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Back to Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
No good on the free throw. And the Lakers making a change here. Brown's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
I think they've got to be more disciplined here, Kevin. Already way too many fouls and too many free points for the opponent.
Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. For three, Beasley, Gabriel, Walker, and the pass to Schroeder. Back to Walker. Here's Schroeder, kicks to Walker. Passes it to Schroeder. Feeds to Walker. He passes to Schroeder. Off target with his three. Here's Kennard. And no good trying to get that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis out in front, leading by just one. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
And I thought the key in that first quarter was the offensive aggressiveness. They attacked the rim and got to the foul line.
And I sense they're really feeling good about playing at home, taking advantage of the home court.
LA's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Schroeder. He dishes it to Beasley. Walker. Pass to Gabriel. Back to Walker. 6 to shoot. He kicks to Beasley. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Memphis leading. Outside, Jones. Jones off a pick from Adams. From downtown, and that one's good.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Here's Schroeder. Beasley with a screen on Jones. Here's Schroeder. Comes up empty off the pick.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip. Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Basketball fan.
Beautiful.
Wow. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, that didn't go down, but those are exactly the plays coaches like to see.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so Jones nails both of them. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Schroeder. He has 5. Brown outside. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Brown. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jones drives in. That's good. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
That's such a feel shot, that floater over the top.
Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. Beasley dishes to Walker. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Jacks up a 3. The shot will not go. And Memphis the other way now.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Adams with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 4 on the shot clock. And that is good. And now it's a 7-point Memphis lead. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Schroeder passes to Walker. Hits it from three-point range. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Memphis, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Knar, covered by Beasley. Clark kicks to Jones. For the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Beasley right side. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Left side, Jones. Good.
That's all you.
Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Dishes it to Brown. The feed now to Davis. And there's the pass to Reeves. On the wing, Brown. Clock at 6. Reeves, defended by Jones. The shot's good from Reeves. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The dish to Clark. Five on the clock. Here's Knar. Excellent D there from Beasley.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Reeves the pass to Brown. Here's Reeves. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way up.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Jones kicks to Jackson. Davis is there. Baseline jumper. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 5. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. He feeds it to Beasley. Again, the Lakers.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And he's a great three-point shooter, too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Beasley. Here's Clark, and the baseline jumper, no good. Number 2, guarded by Jackson. Beasley outside. And that one's good. Beasley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. LeBron, he's checked in for Brown. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Kicks it to Clark. Brooks outside. Makes the lead pass. Gets it to go. Jackson's got 7.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Tries from 10. And that one goes long. For Memphis, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Feeds to Brooks. Shoots it up. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis the rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Memphis, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in. Jackson hits both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Jones against Russell. LeBron outside. Passes to Davis. Back to LeBron. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. Memphis trailing here.
Well, you know, you look at LeBron James, maybe more than any other player in NBA history, he's great in a way that transcends position. Size, skill, savvy, know-how. I mean, he's got it all.
There's the steal. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And here they go. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson against Davis. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And we can talk about LeBron's ability to really play any position on the floor. When you look back, has Steve there ever been a player you could say that about?
I'm not sure if you could say that about both ends of the floor. I mean, there's a lot of great defensive players who could guard everybody. You know, Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman. Offensively, Magic Johnson could play any position he wanted, but to be able to do so at both ends is what separates LeBron James.
Back to Russell. LeBron James on the wing. Misses the three.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Number 22. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Morant. Davis with the block. Reeves the pass to Russell. LeBron outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Los Angeles making a switch here. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Morant. Off target with the open look.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Pass to Reeves. He dishes it to LeBron.
Back door, back door.
And he lobs it up. Stolen by Brooks. Morant, covered by LeBron. Shot to end this cold run. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And here's Russell. 11 points in the game. There's a screen. Shot off a pick. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I think he simply needs to get back to doing what he was doing there in the first quarter.
For Memphis, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general. Guys, they shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And it's tied up with that one. Jones checked in for Brooks. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. LeBron kicks to Russell. Fires from the wing. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Russell's got 13. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, 2 good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Reeves the pass to LeBron. The pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Can't connect from short range.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Jackson. Working on James. Kicks it out to Jones. From deep. And it's sent back by Russell. Only one man back on D. The shot's good from Reeves. He's got 6.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. He kicks it to Jones. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Number 27, sinks the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
You know, neither team has really been able to get the edge.
Yeah, this has been a tight one here, a nail-biter, just going back and forth right now.
LeBron, good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Number 27. No good on the triple. They push it up 4 on 3. Number 2. It's blocked. Stripped it away. It's a tie game in Memphis. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Damon Bruce here. It's time to review all the goings-on from half number 1. The Grizzlies have been plugging away. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. It's also been a strong start for the Lakers. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. An impressive first half for LeBron. He's up to 9 points, and he's been able to provide some nice assists as well. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. An exceptional performance from Jones.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
Now here is Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Anthony Davis, the number 1 overall pick in 2012. An interesting note here, guys. He and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist were the first college teammates ever to be selected with the first and second picks of the draft. Bet you guys didn't know that.
Gotta love it.
And that one falls for Davis. And Clark, you mentioned the 2012 draft. Also, when you look at Davis and MKG and then Bradley Beal, also the first time that 3 college freshmen, you know, Steve, went 1, 2, and 3.
And not to mention all 3 players coming from the SEC.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, strange, but, you know, a lot of promise from that draft. A lot of good talent, and I think it bodes well for the league going forward.
How about this whirlwind journey the last few years for Anthony Davis? Unheralded for most of his high school career, a sudden growth spurt, leads Kentucky to the national title in 2012, then the number 1 pick in the NBA draft in 2012, and a chance to play with Team USA and win gold in London. Wow.
Davis setting the pick for LeBron. The second chance effort. In deep. Davis drops it in. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Number 22, defended by Reeves. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Morant. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. And for Davis, he didn't win the Rookie of the Year. He missed a number of games, but hard to label his rookie season a disappointment.
Now, an encouraging start. Already one of the best big men in the game. He showed more offensive skill than a lot of people gave him credit for. And I think if he can stay healthy and get stronger and continue to grow, he's really going to be something.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The feed to Jackson.
A lot of action in this one for Jackson. 9 points, and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Yeah, 5 pretty big points, Clark.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. The free throw drops for Jackson. So he gets them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Russell kicks to LeBron. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Memphis trailing here. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. The three. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the screen. Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Outside, Russell. Here's Reeves. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 9.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
And the Lakers call time here.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to LeBron. Brooks covering. LeBron passes to Reeves. LeBron outside. Lakers working the ball around now. And the Lakers with another miss. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Number 22 drills the three-pointer. And it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Passes it to Reeves. Dishes to Davis. LeBron outside. Pass to Reeves. And it's Memphis on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. There's the pass to Reeves. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. He's got 8. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Now the dish to Brooks. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot from 16, and the jumper is good. Now it's just a 3-point Grizzly lead. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. They set the pick. Number 22. And it's off from 3-point range. Lakers trail by 3. Number 2. Brooks covering. Passes it to Reeves. James in the post. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jones against Russell. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah, baby. Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
Lakers trail by 3.
As you might expect with any team that's as tough as Memphis is defensively at home, they were a real difficult team to deal with. They seemed impossible to score on at times.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter.
Hey, right here.
Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses from short range. Memphis very strong at home, as you said, Clark. Tied for the 4th best home record in the West. And Steve, as you might guess, it's a big part of why they were able to finish 5th in the Western Conference.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. And I think you look at the team, so good defensively, lock down players at every position. Then you go to the home crowd, which could be really loud. They kind of fed off that team defense. And one of the reasons Memphis ended up with that home court advantage was because of that combination.
And here's Jones, following the 3 from Russell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. With the lead pass, Bumble blocked. Brooks right side. They swipe it. LeBron outside. Lets the 3 fly. Good work defensively by Jones.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Get outside, get outside.
Shot from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jones has got 15.
Hey, pick up left. Go. Get going.
LeBron James on the wing. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. He's got 12.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Now here's Jones. 15 points in the game. He passes to Brooks. No luck.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
Back to LeBron. Lets it go with the 3. But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Shot is off. And it's Memphis the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Number 22, rejected by LeBron. And here we go, LeBron heading to the hoop. Oh!
Are you kidding me?
was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You have to like what you're seeing from Russell.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Adams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Morant defended by Reeves. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And here is Los Angeles now. Number 28. Can't hit. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Number 7. He's guarded by Davis. They set the pick. He feeds it to Jones. Drills it from outside. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Pass to Reeves. Kicks to Walker. Uncovered. They get it back. Here's Davis.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He's got 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
No good on that one. Los Angeles making a switch here. And the second free throw, good.
Even with the one miss, he's still stretched it to a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
Number 27. It's the rebound. Another shot. And Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
The shot's good from Reeves. He's got 10.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Jackson. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They got to bring the double team on him.
Yeah, I would have expected to see that already, Clark.
The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. The free throw off from Reeves. The Grizzlies trail by 6. They set the pick.
Whose bat is that?
Number 22, covered by LeBron. Out to Brooks. Clock is at 3. No good from outside.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. LeBron kicks to Schroeder. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Here's Morant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 13 points in the game. 34 seconds left to play in the third.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Stolen by Jackson. Number 22. No luck.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
The drive by LeBron. Hangs in the air. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
And the Lakers making a change here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Outside Jackson. Fires the 3. Misses the shot. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 9. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Feeds it to Clark. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lakers leading by 9. Now LeBron. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Number 28. They get the rebound. He dishes it to Russell. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Another miss by LeBron. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Number 22, he's guarded by Russell. Number 22. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The first free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Davis sets a screen. Backing down is LeBron. Schroeder, he's checked in for Russell. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Makes it off the glass. 11 points for Anthony Davis.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Pass to Jones. Five to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Brooks from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lakers leading by 6. LeBron outside. Brooks covering. Davis kicks to Schroeder. Lakers working the ball around now. Kicks it out to LeBron. 6 to shoot. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Jones. Number 22, defended by Reeves. The shot no good.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Davis with a screen on Jones. Here's Reeves. The Grizzlies pull it in. The pass to Schroeder. He kicks to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. He's got 19 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
The first one falls, and Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. He's off on the second.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Yeah, watch
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Number 22, defended by Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Schroeder. Now the feed to LeBron. Davis, guarded by Jackson. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 11 in the second half.
Look at the combination of size and touch. That's why he's a great finisher down low.
They set the screen. Here's Morant. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting 5 for both teams. First for Los Angeles.
Hey, yo, front it. Get going.
And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. In the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire, Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And for the Grizzlies,
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Grizzlies on defense. Davis sets a screen. Here's Russell. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Here's Reeves. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender. Well, since the new CBA of the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive, but certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals, and that's going to be the challenge for LA.
And so here's Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Morant off target from outside. On defense, Memphis. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach of the Grizzlies. There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Well, you talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark, one of the marquee franchises certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package. Well, for the Grizzlies, the 5th best record in the league last season, guys. Defeated the Clippers and the Thunder in the playoffs, but it all came to a crashing end when the Spurs swept them in the conference finals.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, and back in that series that Clark was talking about against the Spurs, more competitive than it might seem. Steve, you and I were talking about this. 3 of the 4 games were close. In fact, 2 obviously really close, going to overtime.
But I thought the weakness of Memphis was really exposed, Kevin, and that was the outside shooting. San Antonio just guarded the paint. They took Zach Randolph pretty much out of the series. and they begged Memphis to shoot from long range. And when you don't have floor spacing in the playoffs, it makes it awfully tough to score.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after LeBron James hitting the three. He dishes it to Brooks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LeBron passes to Russell. Misses from short range.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Down low. Here's Brooks. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Outside Russell. From deep. Again, Russell missing.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Jackson a screen on Russell. Jacks up a three, and that one's good. He's got 5.
And guys, how many times have we seen him just drill that corner three? For whatever reason, that's just his shot. He sees that shot so well. Obviously, it's a little closer than other three-pointers, but that's his comfort zone for sure.
And Steve, he's a player that's extremely hard to cool off. I mean, he picks up right where he left off after every break in the action, it seems. Timeouts, halftime, it doesn't matter. When he's hot, he stays hot.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 1. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Morant. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Reeves. Knocks down the 10-footer. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brooks with a screen on Russell. Kicks to Clark. Morant, he's guarded by Russell. And good on the basket. Book it.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
The Lakers in the lead. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Pass to Russell. Wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Russell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Anthony Davis is such a difference maker defensively. I mean, it's almost like anything he contributes offensively is a bonus. But he's shown signs that his scoring could be special in its own right.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And going back to Anthony Davis offensively, his skinny frame holds him back from being a post scorer, but a good field goal percentage and free throw percentage, he's obviously got those things down.
Yeah, and the second part of that is really encouraging because when you have the shooting touch that allows you to face up offensively and space the floor, now you combine that with all those skills Davis has on the low block, he's got a chance to be really special.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Number 22, defended by Reeves. Clock at 4. That gives them the lead. He has 7. The Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Davis sets a screen. The drive by Russell. Sweet little floater.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Number 22, defended by Reeves. And James pulls it down.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Lakers working the ball around now. There's the three. The shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Morant. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Well, you look at the Lakers' struggles last season. I think it surprised most of us. You know, some of it was injuries. Part of it was just a lack of production off the bench. Then there was the inconsistency of the coaching and just the number of different people who were on that bench. So difficult season for the Lakers.
And the free throw, no good. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Davis kicks to Schroeder. Pass to Russell. That's tipped. Number 22, defended by Schroeder. Some solid defense from Schroeder. And you look at the struggles of the Lakers bench last season. When injury struck, they didn't have the players really to fill that void.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I think for the Lakers, the bold strokes for the star players have been impressive, but it's the fine details of finding undervalued role players. That's where they've been lacking. Once injuries happen, that was thrown into sharp relief. And really, even when healthy, to win a title, you can't just have a great starting five. We know that. You need another 4 or 5 players you can count on to give you quality minutes.
Davis dishes to Russell. 4 on the clock. Buries it from 3-point range. Russell's got 9 points.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And the Lakers making a change here. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Jones. Six on the shot clock. Number 7. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Schroeder passes it to Walker. Now the pass to Schroeder. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Number 22, guarded by Walker. Feeds it to Jones. It's Jones on the wing. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Here's Schroeder. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Floats one up. Rejected by Jones. Pass to Adams. No good. Walker with some nice D. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Schroeder.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
The Lakers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Pass to Schroeder. The feed to Beasley. Lets the three fly. No luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Back to Jones. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, the talk around the Grizzlies about moving has been around for a while, but a new ownership group came in and put that to rest. And one of the first things they did after buying the team was say, hey, the Grizzlies are here for at least 15 years.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Schroeder kicks to Walker. Here's Humboldt. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And as a fan of the Grizzlies and as a fan of the NBA, you like hearing that the Grizzlies being tagged to stay in Memphis for another decade and a half, Steve. That's good news for everybody.
Yeah, it is. This is a great city, a fan base that really supports its team. And the Grizzlies have turned into an excellent franchise. So let's hope that there's another couple of successful decades at least here in Memphis for the Grizzlies.
Everybody knows how brutal the Western Conference can be, and part of the reason the Lakers were able to make it to the playoffs is because they were above 500 in the West, which is pretty impressive.
Both good from the line that time. Well, going back to the Lakers in the West, they would end with a 28-24 record, Steve, against the rest of the conference. That record falling right in line where they finished in relation to the rest of the West.
Well, and that record was really the big reason that they were able to catch up to Utah and end up passing them for the last playoff spot. And, you know, Laker fans might not be happy with how quickly they exited the postseason, getting swept by the Spurs, but, you know, they did make a good push at the end of the season just to get in.
Now Brown, after the missed 3 from Jones. Brown, good.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
There's a screen. Outside, Jones. Number 7. He's covered by Brown. Shot clock at 5. Number 7. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 6 points for him.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
So it's the Lakers now. After Memphis gets the 3, Schroeder kicks to Brown. The three-pointer, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Lots of room. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Schroeder kicks to Walker. And the pass to Schroeder. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Humboldt. Good on the shot. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Jones. Number 7. Offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 4. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Walker penetrating. There's the block. Here's Kennard. The Lakers with the rebound. And here's Beasley, looking for his first basket still in this one. It's Brown on the wing. Beasley outside. Passes it to Schroeder. Takes a three. That's good. Here's Kennard. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
LeBron against Williams. Beyond the arc. The shot by LeBron, no good. Memphis leading.
You know, if there was no salary cap, no max contract in the NBA, you'd have to wonder what LeBron James would command for his salary. I mean, he clearly is worth more than the maximum you can pay him because he's so far ahead of everybody else in the league in terms of talent. I think Kevin Durant is probably the only one who comes close to him in terms of a guy of that size and that ability.
Schroeder passes to LeBron. Here's Gabriel. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Gabriel. The three ball. That's good. Schroeder's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Los Angeles. And going back to the topic of max contracts, if those were higher relative to the cap, it might be harder to assemble the big three-star trios we, for instance, see in Miami.
And, Kevin, I think that's where we're heading with the new CBA. It's going to be more and more difficult to put three max guys together. And so teams are kind of working their way through this new CBA, trying to figure out how they're going to structure their payrolls going forward.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And on top of that, they're really starting to knock down that long-range three ball tonight as well.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, in many ways, the Grizzlies aren't like most teams out west. They don't try to overpower you with offense, and they don't have a superstar to lean on for big baskets at the end, but they still know how to get wins in the tough Western Conference.
Outside Russell, the tray, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Russell. And that's now 6 points for LeBron. And when they did last year, Memphis would go 56-26 overall, and Steve with 34 of those wins courtesy of other teams in the Western Conference.
Well, they didn't seem to play like a lot of the other teams in the West, but it didn't matter. I mean, defense, toughness, rebounding, they were who they were. They established their identity, and that's one of the reasons they became such a tough team in that conference.
And the Lakers have possession after the made shot from Brooks. Back to Davis. LeBron outside. He passes to Russell. 6 to shoot. Reeves. He's guarded by Williams. The shot's good from Reeves.
You got to respect him out there. He can hit that shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Jackson, a screen on Russell. Morant. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Lakers on offense. A big stretch here going 10-2. LeBron kicks to Russell. Dishes to Davis. The baseline jam. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Clark. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. LeBron drives in. Morant is guarded by Davis. Russell dishes to LeBron. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. LeBron kicks to Russell. Lets it go with the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Grizzlies making a switch here. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Number 22, defended by Reeves. From past the arc, gets it to go. 10 points for him. Los Angeles leading by 4. Back to LeBron. Davis with a screen on Brooks. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
You know, it's always fun to play the hypothetical game with players. One with LeBron is just how good is he? Like, would he be able to go deep in March Madness playing with a good high school team? That might not be as ridiculous as you think.
And he can't get the first one.
You got this.
Second free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. There's the dish to Jackson. Off target with his 3. And Clark, you talked about LeBron on the college level. He looks like he's playing against college players, you know, Steve, with his strength and his size.
Well, he can do everything. No matter what you ask of him on the floor, he can do it. He can play point guard, he can play power forward, and defensively, I mean, how about last year during the playoffs? 1 minute he's guarding David West, in the next series he's guarding Tony Parker. So the versatility is just incredible.
Off the charts, you're right. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
You can't get into much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target, it just didn't fall.
He feeds it to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. He kicks it to Russell. Hits it from 3-point range. Russell's got 12 in the game.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
LeBron up top. The pass to Reeves. Back to LeBron. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
He dishes it to Jackson. Kicks it to Clark. 6 feet out. LeBron with the block.
Who got LeBron?
Outside, Russell. Back to LeBron. Defended by Clark. From 17 feet out. And another basket for the Lakers.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
I see him.
Feeds to Jackson. Passes it to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Gets it to go. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Shot is blocked.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
But the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Davis sets a screen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And, you know, for the Lakers last season, a lot of turmoil. And you think about the coaching change, but it wasn't just that. It was a whole system change as well. And the front office felt the Princeton offense they started using wasn't working out. So they were in a state of flux all season long.
And he knocks down the first one. And going back to the Princeton offense that Clark mentioned, Steve, tell us about that offense and why do you think it didn't work out?
Well, they only gave it 5 games, Kevin. I mean, Mike Brown was 1-4 when he got fired, and that's impossible to install an offense and expect it to work that quickly. So, I mean, I think the offense would have been fine if they had given it time and given Mike Brown some time to install it.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Pass to Adams. Here's Morant. Up and in on the layup. He's got 10.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, LeBron James' game is so well-rounded, you might forget that he led the league in scoring back in 2008. He said, I've done that before. I'm capable of doing it, but that's not my job here. My job is to do a lot of everything, rebounding, passing, and defending. Guys, his versatility and completeness as a basketball player is what makes him so incredible to watch.
He can do it all, Doris. Pass, shoot, a special talent. And that one's good.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
LeBron passes to Russell. Fires for 3. Goes back up. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Number 22. And it's Memphis with another.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Lakers leading by 7. The feed now to Davis. Adams on him. Poked away. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Number 22. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And, of course, last year, superb free throw shooting, above 90%.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Good on both. Here's LeBron. He's got 11. And it's blocked by Adams. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Number 28, his first attempt of the game, finds the target.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. On the wing, Jones. And the 3 ball is good. Jones has got 9.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
And here's Russell after the three-pointer from Jones. Russell kicks to LeBron. 6 to shoot. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 13.
And that's his forte, finding that angle and then aggressively attacking the rim.
Here's the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 14. Pass to LeBron. Backing him down. And Jones pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 6. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Here's Morant. And the 3 off target.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
They set the pick. Dishes to LeBron. Outside, Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
He's on a nice pace now from the three-point line. 1 in the first quarter and now 2 coming here in the second.
Morant defended by Reeves. Here's Adams. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Leaps for it. Here's Humboldt. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 6 points for him.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Russell against Jones. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Inexcusable mistake for a team that's trying to get back into the game.
Yeah, I have no clue what he was thinking about there. As a matter of fact, he may have had his brain in neutral.
Outside, Walker. He passes to Schroeder. Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 6. Number 22. The shot no good. And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
We're happy to be with you this Tuesday night. Keep it here on 2K Sports as we break down the first half. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Memphis. And from outside, you couldn't shoot it much better than this. They are scorching hot from beyond the arc. The first half, a productive one for LeBron. He has 13 points, and it's been bombs away from outside. The Grizzlies on the other side, not looking nearly as good. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. And we'll see you next time as the second half is about to get underway in Memphis. So long, everyone.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Russell.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on him.
Now here is Davis. Outside, Russell. The dish to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good with the triple.
Well, that's airtight defense. Not much room to get that shot off.
And Brooks gets it to go. Brooks has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Outside, Russell. And there's the pass to Reeves. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 13 points in the game.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. Gets it to go.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 13. Outside, Russell. Davis sets a screen.
Hey, heads up!
Here's Reeves.
Get the ball!
And too long on the shot. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls. So he gets them both. Here's LeBron.
Hey, D'Angelo James!
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
Back up!
Passes to Reeves. He feeds it to Davis. Jackson on him. The jump hook. And the shot is good. Davis has got his first points of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 13.
Probably the biggest knock on Anthony Davis you could make his rookie season is that he missed a lot of time with injuries, and that's really not something you knock a guy for. Ankle, a concussion. He missed several stretches.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And it's his scrappiness, Steve, that also makes him a special player. I can't tell you how many times I've seen him dive into the second row going after a loose ball.
The drive by Brooks. He kicks it to Clark. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And for Anthony Davis, a slender build, how he weathers the physicality of the NBA in some people's minds, Steve, is a question mark.
Well, it's always hard to predict when a player comes out of college after his freshman year just how much more he's going to fill out. But he's got broad shoulders. It looks like he's got the ability to add muscle. And I think as he does that, he's going to be probably best suited to play the power forward position long term rather than center.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Back to Jackson.
Hey, come around.
Brooks outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to LeBron. Brooks covering. Clock at 6. LeBron kicks to Russell. From downtown, it's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it to Jackson. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Lakers making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Lakers leading by 11. Russell dishes to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. In low to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Davis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Back to Jackson. Puts it up from 7. Hits the bucket. Jackson's got 5 now. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Russell with it. 17 points in the game. Beasley, the pass to Davis. Feeds it to LeBron. Stolen by Brooks. It's blocked. The drive by LeBron. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 14 points for him.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Beasley the screen. And they double up Russell. Morant, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. 6 on the shot clock.
Hit me, I'm open.
Number 2, he's guarded by Williams. And again, the Lakers no good. Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. From deep. Shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now.
The Grizzlies had no problem with who they were. They were very anchored in their identity, guys. They were a defensive-minded team, and offensively, they wanted to try to get the ball in the paint as much as possible.
Morant, he's guarded by Russell. They set the pick. Shot off the screen. The Lakers with the rebound. Well, Clark, just kind of continuing your thought, the Grizzlies dead last in three-pointers taken and three-pointers made. And Steve, I don't think that bothered them one bit. It just wasn't their game.
Didn't bother them in the regular season because they were able to get away with it, but it sure hurt them in the playoffs. When they ran into the San Antonio Spurs, that lack of three-point shooting was absolutely the difference in the series. So I think moving forward, that's the area where they have the most improvement to make.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 17. Pass to Gabriel. The feed to LeBron. Brooks covering.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Here's Morant. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside, Russell. LeBron outside. Pass to Beasley. LeBron outside for the three. And again, LeBron missing.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And Brooks gets it to go. Los Angeles leading by 11, and the Lakers call time here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Knocks it loose. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
The Lakers making a switch here. Back to LeBron. Backs him down.
Shut up, shut up.
And that one's good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. The 8-footer, and that one's good. 18 points for him. So it's the Lakers now. Now here's Beasley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
So it's the Grizzlies now. 11-point game.
way too loose on that inbounds pass.
And the Lakers making a change here. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Dishes it to Russell. And that one's good. Russell's got 19 points. And so here's Memphis. Number 22. Second shot opportunity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Grizzlies have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. First free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for Brooks. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Now, here is Russell. 19 points in the game. He passes it to Beasley. Clock at 6. Russell. That one off the back iron and out. They set the pick. Number 7. And another miss by Memphis. Lakers leading by 11. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Jackson, a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. And it's off from three-point range. LA has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Screen by Russell. On its way from Beasley for 2, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And he banks in the layup. 16 points for him.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The dish to Russell. There's the pass to Reeves.
Set up, set up. Hey, yo, that's for you.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Lakers lead by 13.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
And so it's Memphis with it. This one for 3. No good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Screen by Russell. Goes up the baseline. No luck. Here's Morant. And it's oh wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye 3 as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead. They're up by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And the final period of play just about to start. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Launches it. And that one's good. 22 points for him.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
Now LeBron. Passes it to Reeves. He feeds it to Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And one of the plays we're going to see with him a lot is the pick and roll. He's tremendous both as a screener and a popper. And you don't see him whistled for a lot of moving screens because his positioning is solid and his timing is right on the money.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. The Grizzlies trail by 9. He kicks to Brooks. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 25 points in the game.
That's more like it. That's 9 points for him coming off three-pointers in this half.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. There's a good screen. Number 22. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And here is Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Reeves the pass to LeBron.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
The drive by Brooks, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Now here's LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. LeBron passes to Reeves. Tipped. Tries to save it. Davis, guarded by Jackson. Davis kicks to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Another miss by LeBron.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Number 22. They get it back. Clark. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
And that one misses.
So much of what ailed the Lakers could be traced to the lack of defensive presence, and it really came to a head when Magic Johnson, one of the greatest Lakers of all time, called them out about looking to play Showtime offense while not paying attention to solid defense.
And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. They set the screen. Jones drives in. Left block shot on the way. The open shot by Brooks. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter. And going back to what Clark said, they didn't actually try to run that much based on tempo, more than what they might have been used to, certainly, Steve, but the D was a concern in a major way.
Well, it was really more about teams running wild on them instead of the other way around. You look at the Laker personnel, big front line last year with Howard and Gasol. The transition defense wasn't quite there. You throw in the injuries. They were never able to find that balance between good offense and solid defense.
Here's Jones, following the basket by LeBron James. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Number 28. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's Jones. He dishes it to Clark. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. From deep.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bagels in the second.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones kicks it to Clark. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. Lakers leading by 3. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Here's Schroeder, defended by Jones. LeBron kicks to Schroeder. Back to LeBron. Takes the 3. Number 2, defended by Clark. Here's Reeves, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And his stroke has been dead on, inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Thanks a lot, Doris. On defense, the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jones drives in, and the basket by Jackson.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
Lakers leading by 3. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Brooks. LeBron passes to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Pass to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Lakers passing it around. A three-pointer is right on target.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Clark. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Jackson dishes to Jones. Right side Jones. Back to Jackson. Gets it to go. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Now here's LeBron. He passes to Schroeder. Outside, Davis. He tries for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Back to Jones. Brooks fires the three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Here's Schroeder. Elbow shot. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Now here's Jones. Back to Jackson. Davis is on. Jackson kicks to Jones. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And Davis backs down. The pass to Reeves. The dive for the ball. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
A great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half, and that's exactly what they're doing.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Feeds it to Jackson. Back to Jones. Jones off a pick from Jackson. Outside, Jones. That 3 off the mark.
Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
Number 22. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 8. The drive by LeBron. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 3-pointer. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight. LeBron right side. Passes to Schroeder. Six on the shot clock. Pass to LeBron. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Brooks with a screen on LeBron. He used that fit just right. 24 points for him.
Second three-pointer of the half, fourth overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Schroeder off a pick from Davis. Number 2. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Lakers lead by 9.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Jackson can't get that one to fall. And here are the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. LeBron drives in. Pass to Reeves. Here's Schroeder. LeBron James on the wing. Ron right side. The shot's good from Reeves. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
There's the feed to Jones. Dishes it to Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Outside, Davis. He passes to Reeves. Inside, number 2. Lays it up and banks it in. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Jones kicks to Jackson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. That's good from Jackson. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
And here is Los Angeles now. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Reeves. Off with the layup.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 9. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, it's not looking good, but you want to get a quick shot, a quick foul, and who knows? You never know what's going to happen.
That's right. There's still a slight chance that a bucket and a quick foul could get them the ball back.
.36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Now, here's Walker. Little turnaround. Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 11.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Knar. No good on the quick three. Beasley outside. And so the